Well, you are listening to CKUA. The program is Alberta Morning, and so thrilled that we have the brilliant Shane Ghostkeeper in studio with us to regale us with songs from his wonderful new record, Songs for My People. Shane, thank you so much for making it down to CKUA Studio A today.
Oh, and what an honor. And it's my first time here. What a sweet vibe, great building. You guys get to hang out and work in.
Yeah, and get to hang out with some amazing people as well.
Nice.
You brought your guitar, which I'm so excited about. You're going to be sharing some of this music with us. And of course, you're sharing it on this little mini tour across Alberta. Last night in Edmonton, tonight, Thursday night in Red Deer at the Velvet Olive, tomorrow night at Fernie's Northern, and you'll also be wrapping things up at the Slice in Lethbridge. So I'm really excited to be able to say that we'll be hearing some of this music live right now. What have you got in store for us this morning?
Well, I'd like to start with V-Chill because I have a special shout out to my son. A congratulations is in order for his debut acting performance in a show called Tales from the Res. That was shot around Siksika and Carsland, I think it is. Yeah, east of Calgary. Written and directed by Trevor Solway. Such an honor to be part of it. And he was awarded the role of playing the younger character that I play, Jacob. And this TV show, which is I'm so proud of, and it turned out beyond my expectations in terms of quality and production, and I'm just so proud that everyone gave it their all, including the crew, the camera folks, cinematographer, all the way down to the extras. And it's an honor.
And your son.
And my son. And he brought so much pride to watch him perform and to be there live during his takes. And then the final product on the big screen. It was an incredible experience for a father.
Wow, and especially knowing that he's playing the young version of your character too. That's magical. Okay, well, let's get into this music. The song V-Chill is one of the tunes that is on this brand new collection out on Victory Pool Records. The artist is Shane Ghostkeeper, and his new album is Songs for My People.
Baby boy, that baby V. He come here so smart and so sweet. That baby BV, yeah, VB chill. Yeah, 'cause he come here, never made one peep. Yeah, he was saving his voice, I guess, yeah, saving up all his noise for something deep. Yeah, yeah. You be humble, be grateful, 'cause you can't gauge your temperament in times of peace. Like the bumblebee will work for hours, you must tend your powers, evaluate, educate, and watch them work like flowers. Yeah. Then one day he spoke, like he summoned them grand folk. A prayer can come manifest as a dream you choose. Yes, and when he speaks, the musky cheeks, well, they smile like an ancient speech. Yeah, he is working his voice now, I guess, yeah. Working up all his noise for something sweet. Yeah, yeah. You be humble, be grateful. You can't gauge your temperament in times of peace. Like the rumble of them thunder showers, you express your powers, dedicate, celebrate, like the rain to flowers. Yeah, like flowers. like flowers. Oh yeah, like flowers. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh,
So beautiful. That was Shane Ghostkeeper live in CKUA Studio A, a song called V Chill, dedicated to his son. Shane, that's so marvelous. It's such a treat to get a chance to hear you live in studio on the airwaves this morning. And once again, thanks for being here. And thanks for this music. You know, this new record, Songs from My People, you're dedicating that one to your son right now. But this album really in many ways is kind of an offering to those who have been meaningful for you in your community and your upbringing. Can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration for this new solo album of yours?
Yeah. Well, since it's a gift for my people, it had to be an exploration of the country music that I was, marinated in, nourished upon with. Gorgeous melodies that I'll always cherish and hold with me in my DNA. Hank Williams Sr. with my grandpa, country gospel with my grandmother, Tanya Tucker with my mom, Conway Twitty, my dad, and the list goes on. Waylon Jennings, all the great classics, and it's just a way to share the energy of that music that through weddings, dances, celebrations of all sorts. And also, moments of grief and mourning as well with funerals. And it was always an honor to be called upon to sing at these events. And and I think it's been a long time coming. My family's been kind of waiting for me to take a break from the psychedelic, experimental, somewhat BS maybe that I'm so dedicated to, which I will never abandon.
No, certainly. And of course, that project, Ghostkeeper, the band project, very much remaining vibrant and productive, and members of the band contribute to your solo record. And it really is just a different side of your musicality because, as you say, people might know you for a bit more of a boundary-pushing kind of progressive musical bent with the band Ghostkeeper for these last 15 years or so. But this is a big part of what you do too, or where you come from, and you're telling stories of your family in this record as well. Of course, the band's based out of Calgary, but you grew up in the country, like way up north in the Peace Country. Can you tell us a little bit about what that was like? Your surroundings and the bond with country music, maybe that you felt growing up in that community.
Yeah, yes, it is the beautiful, mighty Peace Country. It flows up first through Paddle Prairie Metis Settlement, where the Ghostkeepers are from, where my dad was raised, and it continues north and eastward toward past the Rocky Lane farming community, which is east of High Level. About 20 minutes, and that's where my mom was raised, and a lot of my summer holidays and weekends in the fall, helping my grandparents harvest the gigantic garden that they put in every year, and learning how to ride a horse, learning how to dig post holes by hand, and harvesting those posts and railings and peeling those railings and logs to build corrals. And it's a huge part of my childhood, the Peace Country and the country music as a sweet family bond.
Yeah,
that I'll always cherish.
Can you really two-step, as you say, one of the songs on this record?
Yeah, the song I Know How. That's a a prayer for redemption. I've spent a lifetime of stepping on toes, a lack of ability to find the groove of a two-step. But as another song on the record tells, that I've proposed to Sarah, and we're celebrating our long life of love and romance and art pursuit, and our kids, that we're having a big celebration and calling it a wedding. I mean, I've never really been a traditional kind of a person in a colonial religious sense.
Sure, yeah.
But we're calling this a celebration, and we're so excited. And I've made a promise that I'm going to learn how to two-step by then, and I have a year.
No
So
sidestepping the two-step this
That's
time.
right. So that song was a prayer.
And Shane, I have to say, just before we get to this last piece of music, must be very rewarding for you to have not only got to release this album at your hometown Calgary Folk Music Festival, but the aforementioned Tiny Tucker was on the bill with you as well. What did that feel like? My goodness.
Oh, wow, that was magical. That was me screaming in mania close to the front of the stage. I don't know, you probably was wondering where that piercing wailing was coming from.
There's some wailing and some wailing. Yeah, it's all part of the country music discussion. Well, Shane, what a treat it is. I know you have to make a mile. You've been so kind as to offer us some live music this morning. What's the second and final piece that you're going to share with us this morning?
Yeah, I'd like to play the final single, Sunbeam, because I rarely ever get a chance to play it on my acoustic, how it was written, as an offering of condolences to my Uncle Tucker's family, who he left behind, and in the greater overall community, because he was a force. He was a larger than life character. Literally, he was like 6'4" or 5 or something. He had a presence, and it was always a smiling presence, lots of jokes, and he was always looking out for everybody. And I wasn't able to make it up to the funeral a couple of years ago now, and so I wrote this in place, and I hope it's gets the message across, I suppose, to the greater community, so that they can always have something to remember him by.
All across Alberta's airwaves on CKUA, it's Shane Ghostkeeper and Sunbeam, live in our Studio A.
Just got to tune up a hair. All right, this is for my Uncle Tucker.
Sun being revealed itself for me to walk across, yes. Yeah, sun being revealed itself for me to walk across, yes. Now I carry these spiritual debts like a sack of rocks, yes. Now the smoke from your smudge will hold my hand across, yes. Hold my hand, my love. Hold my hand. And you ask, are you at peace? Well, I don't know, I suppose so, but babe, without you I wouldn't know my own place. Nah, nah, no, I'll stick around here and haunt you. You don't mind, do you? Nah, nah, I see them trees by the creek dropping leaves for me to walk upon, yes. Yeah, I see them trees by the creek dropping leaves for me to walk upon, yes. Now I know that was you praying, keep these moccasins clean as a whistle as you made them for me to meet my maker, gonna make you proud, yes. hold my hand, my love. Hold my hand. And you ask, are you at peace? Oh, I don't know, I suppose so. But babe, without you I wouldn't know my own face. Nah, nah, no, I'll stick around here and haunt you. You don't mind, do you? Nah, nah,
Gosh, what a song. That was Sunbeam, Shane Ghostkeeper. Thank you so much, Shane, for this. This has been just an amazing thrill. Really appreciate this so much.
Yes, such a pleasure, such an honor. Thank you for having me.
You can go down and catch Shane Ghostkeeper and these marvelous new tunes from the album Songs for My People, which is out right now on Victory Pool Records. And Shane plays in Red Deer at the Velvet Olive tonight. Catch him at the Northern in Fernie, just over the border in BC, on Friday night, and Saturday at the Slice in Lethbridge. It'll be a two-stepping party.
That's right. Looking forward to seeing you all out there.
And offering maybe your two-stepping tips even.
Sure. Please. Videos.
Right.
Just get them pouring in.
Thanks, Shane. Happy trails.
Thank you.